that from the Office of the Solicitor General. Kasi may allegation po dito. Ang kinita daw niya, sabi doon sa complaint ni Attorney Gadon, is 37 million pesos, equivalent in dollars. There is an admission by the Honorable Chief Justice that she received 30 million pesos. So, gusto lang namin makita kung ano po yung totoo. Kung 37 million ba o 30 million pesos ang kinita niya. And at the same time, binayaran niya ba yung corresponding taxes niya, yung income tax, at syempre, more than 2 million yan sa threshold ng VAT, nagbayad ba siya ng VAT na 12%? Kasi sabi niyo, she registered as a professional. So, dapat bayad siya ng VAT kung over 2 million yung kanyang kita.
Your Honor, all your queries and observation regarding the supposed income of the Chief Justice, right now the Bureau now has no formal inquiry yet on the Chief Justice. So we are just collating all the records as far as we have. So with that, we can answer all those questions if we will conduct now the formal investigation by the BIR regarding the Chief Justice.
No, what is the pleasure of the Honorable De Vera?
It's like this, Mr. Chairman,
Do you want a inquiry or an investigation conducted? Because if that is so, then we will direct the BIR to conduct this investigation, so that this will abbreviate everything. In fact, the Chair would like to ask you, because we asked from you a report, a summary report that will present all of these incomes vis-a-vis tax payments. So kung hindi pa nagagawa yan, perhaps an investigation is the proper mode of obtaining all of this information in a comprehensive manner.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair, since we are about to finish our inquiry on probable cause, may I move, Mr. Chair, that the BIR Deputy Commissioner be given a timeline on when to submit the report. That would answer the query of Congressman De Vera, how much income, magkano binayad na tax. Simple lang.
So how soon can you submit or conduct an inquiry and submit a report to this committee? 1 week, is that sufficient?
I think 1 week is not enough, Mr. Chair, because
2 weeks.
We will try our best for the 2 weeks, because when I come back to office, then we will initiate the issuance of the letter of authority, and then we will serve this to the Chief Justice, the letter of investigation. Then that will formalize the audit, and then within the powers of the BIR, then we can get all the incomes that the Chief Justice had made. So, Mr. Chair,
Pwede bang siguro can you submit this on or before the 19th, Feb 19, so which is about 12 days from today?
Mr. Chair, I will try my best to come up with a proposed deficiency or whatever we can find regarding the income the Chief Justice had made. So all the queries being asked by the Honorable Congressman, I think we will try our best, Your Honor, for 2 weeks.
Please complete the conduct of the investigation by the 19th, because we wanted to close this hearing before on or about the end of Feb, so we can vote upon the same, including that of the plenary. So February 19, you are hereby directed to submit before this committee the result of your investigation on the tax payments, incomes, revenues, and compliance
Yes, Your Honor.
by the Chief Justice, so ordered.
Mr. Chair. My suggestion, Mr. Chair, the BIR can form a team only for this purpose because we are limited by timeline.
Yes,
We have our own deadline. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very
Mr.
much.
Chair?
Mr. Chair, if the Honorable De Vera, baka lang hindi ako nakapag-aral ng mabuti, Mr. Chair, pero I understand na may documents na sinubmit ang BIR. And ang gusto ko lang malaman is, na I hope na na-distribute sa atin, sa mga members.
Ngayon lang sinubmit, so we will distribute it.
Okay.
This will be timely for the next hearing that we will call for the purpose, where we will base now our report on the investigation conducted.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Ang gusto ko lang malaman is, meron ba kayong, sa documents na submit nyo, meron ba kayong nakitang anomalya with regards to her taxes, pagbabayad ng taxes or declarations?
Your
Hindi ko
Honor,
rin alam.
as of the moment, we are collating all these records from the BIR. So sa ngayon, we cannot tell kung merong, as you are asking, anomaly regarding the income of the Chief Justice.
Thank you very much for that. I'm sorry, Mr. Chair.
Thank you for that.
Mr. Chair, just
At this juncture, may I just acknowledge the presence of Congresswoman Divine Grace Yu and Congressman Lito Atienza. Good morning.
Mr. Chair, to continue.
Please continue.
Yes. Deputy Commissioner, no? What are those documents you submitted to this committee this morning?
Attorney Padilla can answer the
For the record, Your Honor, we would like to manifest that for today, pursuant to the order of this honorable committee and the authority given by the President, we submitted to the Secretariat scanned copies of the income tax returns of the Chief Justice for taxable years 2006 to 2008, and certified ITS printouts of the ITR of the Chief Justice for taxable years 2004 to 2009.
The certification from the UP on the amount of salary she received were not included too? Was not included? Because it includes 2004 to 2009 with 4, 5, and 6, where she was still an employee with UP.
Your Honor, that's not covered by the subpoena, Your Honor, because the subpoena issued last November, Your Honor, which was also the subject of the authority given by the President, is to submit copies of the income tax returns of the Chief Justice for taxable years 2004 to 2010, Your Honor.
How come hanggang 08 lang ang sinubmit nyo?
Your Honor, we submitted up to 2009, Your Honor. Yeah, I just pointed out that we have scanned copies of ITR for 2006 to 2008 and ITS printouts for 2004 to 2009. We lack only for taxable year 2010, Your Honor.
So, ang wala lang is 7 and 07?
No, 2010 only,
At
Your Honor.
2010. So, but you also would submit this.
Yes, Your Honor.
You mentioned the scanned copies. Will you please submit the originals?
Your Honor, when we say scanned copies, Your Honor, we did not actually scan the original just now. These are stored scanned copies of the ITR in our system, Your Honor. So we printed it from the system of the BIR. We scanned it, we scanned the ITRs, we stored it in our system, and we reprinted the scanned copies.
But you would also have originals in your files.
We are trying to get hold of the originals, Your Honor.
Anyway, please do so.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor, that's true. No, because in the BIR they have this CMS or RTS, wherein when they open their computers, all payments are there. They would see if they're open cases or non-open cases. But what the chairman is requesting you, if you can get hold of the original document that was filed with you, so that we could compare if indeed that what is in the computer would match the original that was submitted. Kasi baka nagkaroon ng error or masasabi natin. So we go to the original documents as much as possible.
Yes, Your Honor, as much as possible also, we are doing that. We actually already issued memorandum to the concerned offices to submit the originals, Your Honor.
That will be all, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Deputy Commissioner. Thank you, Attorney Sayang Padilla.
We now recognize Congressman Garbin.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Now, as an administrative matter, Mr. Chair, may I pose a question to the Court Administrator, Justice Midas Marquez? Sir, considering that we're discussing failure to file statement of assets and liabilities and network, now how do you discipline judges in the lower courts who failed to file their salins?
Well, Your Honor, since we are the repository of their SALNs, no? The Office of the Court Administrator, if we find out that there are judges or court personnel who have not submitted their SALN at the appropriate time, we call their attention and then we give them a certain period of time to comply. If after that time has expired and they have not complied, meaning we have not received their SALNs, then we ask them to show cause why they should not be disciplinarily be dealt with. No? And if still they do not, still they fail to show cause, then we make the proper recommendations to the court for the imposition of sanctions against them.
So, upon failure to comply, despite of the show cause,